I feel like the internet has changed the perception. It's a lot of perception. It's not reality.
You got people that'll break their life, right?
Yeah, it's not reality.
To get that Rolls Royce, but be pulling up in an apartment in it.
Yeah.
That don't go together to me. Like, get your priorities straight. I just think everybody really wants, they want to obtain that you don't need. It's materialistic bullshit, man. Stack your money. Keep your money, man. It's cool to have nice things. I heard you over talking about it earlier. You was saying, he was like, man, I'm tired of jewelry. I'm not buying no more jewelry. It's like, it's all a waste. It's a bad investment.
On my birthday, I went to the jeweler. I spent $40,000. And it made me feel good for 2 minutes.
And
I checked my bank account. I said, damn, it's like this. Like, okay, for the $50,000, okay, I'm gonna make that in a month. But it's like, what was the point of that? That's you could go get a house, a few cars, you can investment property, like, I don't know. It made me feel good for a moment because I hadn't spent money in a minute on myself, but
it's okay to make yourself feel good.
It don't make sense, logical. Like, once I get back to a realistic place, it didn't make sense. I didn't need all this shit.
Well, Twerksum, it's you could do, maybe it's okay to spend a couple dollars on yourself, I always believe don't break the bank because it's like, damn, who you trying to prove something to at this point, them or yourself?
That's why I be okay with doing it, I ain't gonna lie to you, because I'm not breaking the bank doing it.
Yeah.
But it's just like, once you got the knowledge, why are you doing it? Once I know it ain't no point, this not gonna bring me nothing but, I mean, it do look good though.
I say this though. Especially from, my background, at least off one time.
One time.
You got to fuck it all off, at least once. Soft. Do it. All right, you had your fun. You did your shit. Now it's time to really get on your grizzly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I believe in that. Like, it's okay to off at least once in your life. You got to, so that way you can appreciate it. Yeah.
But I remember, thinking about it. I only had, 10,000 in my account. The Rolex was 5,000, and I'm thinking about going to buy a Rolex. Now that's not cool.
You about to go get the 26 millimeter too, 5,000. It's probably about 5,000, 5,500.
Listen, it's just the fact that I was even thinking about that.
Too.
So I know how other bust down too.
You know that? Yeah, it would have been bust down for sure.
See, all the jewelry is literally just to impress other people, regardless how you try to put it.
Yeah,
it's an accessory. But it's to impress other people because now since we know the knowledge about jewelry, right, then it's not a financial gain on it, the type of jewelry that we got on right now.
I've always looked at it as conversation pieces. That's what they are. They're conversation pieces. You know what I'm saying? People walk, oh, where'd you get this from? See, me, it was always tools for me because of what I did. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, talk to me about something. She see it, she like it, she want to, you know what I'm saying?
But how would you know if
how
a
you
bitch...
get it?
If they chain fake or not. How would you know if it's fake or not? In this generation, how a female carry herself, she could come in looking the part. How would you know if it's fake? Same thing with a guy. How would you know if they carrying themselves right? Because a lot of people wear fake jewelry.
Yeah, there is. But I look at it like this, even the clothes. Like, a chick can have a $20 dress on and still look like $1 million.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Remember when Rainbow was open, chick can go throw a rainbow dress on. It looked like she just stepped out the forum somewhere.
I'm telling you, it's all about how you carry yourself.
It's the person.
I didn't got finessed a few times. Yeah. Because guys, a lot of stuff look good to the eye, but it's not. It's just not.
Let's talk about it. Let's dive in. I like your conversation. I like your mind. I'm opening your mind. I like that. You just you had recently went viral for appearing in a 20 verse 1. You did a 20 verse 1?
Yes.
With Charleston White.
Let me tell you, the same way I told you that I be watching you.
Yeah.
I watch. If you go to my TV right now, it's gonna, YouTube searches.
Yeah.
It's gonna have
YouTube searches. I'm just sitting right there.
Sharp No Jumper. It's gonna have
Shout out No Jumper.
Shout out to No Jumper for sure. But it's definitely gonna have that. I like to watch stuff that's entertaining to me, but also is real. Like, he being himself. That's why I like it. Because when I looked at his interview he did with Cam Newton, that was he got a lot of substance to him as a person. You feel me?
He does.
So that's why
I respect him. Aside, he does.
Yeah.
I just think that when does the trolling have a limit? Like, when does it have a cap? It's like it has no filter these days.
It's never gonna be that. It's always gonna keep going. As long as a person can get paid for it and we gonna keep viewing it and watching it, it's always gonna keep going.
How was your experience with that?
Okay, so my experience was honestly, my experience was I knew how it was gonna go viral before I even went. Once they told me who it was, because most of the girls didn't know who it was gonna be, and then once I'm like, I just want to handle myself well because no matter what he say to me, he an entertainer. You feel me? So he could say some off the wall shit. My response is everything. I still want to handle myself like a lady at the end of the day. So that's what I did. How I felt about it, like I still like him as a person.
It was crazy when he tried to fuck on Lil Tanya. He tried to get on Lil Tanya, said, "Could you fuck?" I was like, "Nigga, what's wrong with you?" You know, little
He
bit.
came in and was talking
person.
about he managed anyway. He came in, he said, I'm a nasty managed. So I'm like, oh yeah, he with the But I feel like it was for entertainment. Because right after the interview, all the viral, then he followed me. You feel me? So I'm like, either he already knew who I was planned out like that, or he just was going off his entertainment. Because me, I'm secure in myself. I know I'm attractive. I'm not worried about what a person got to say about me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, a person can tell me I'm nice. It's not going to make me feel like I'm a nice person.
When's the last time you was worried about what somebody thought of you? Do you remember the last time you said, fuck it, enough's enough?
Yeah, probably before I started my OnlyFans, just to be honest with you. Because before I started my OnlyFans, it was a lot of stuff I was just like, I'm not doing. I was set on not doing certain stuff. You feel me? Like, morally, I still don't do certain stuff. I'm not showing my vagina. I'm not playing with toys. You feel me? It's certain stuff I'm not doing. But that's when I just said, I'm going to get older one day. I'm going to have to live with myself. I lay down every night by myself. You feel me? All these, like, people opinions should not determine me as a person and what I do. Now, my limits and how I view myself, I want to be, like, say if something happened to me right now, I wouldn't be happy if something happened. I'm just known as the best ass shaker. It's way more to me as a person, like, morally.
What do you want to be remembered as?
I want to be remembered as a good person, like, overall. Because, like, if you ask my family about me, the first thing they're going to say is selfless. You feel me? So I can't give a about what nobody have to say if I'm walking in my own path and making sure everybody else straight. If one person opinion can alter your path on where you walking on, it's like you don't need to be walking nowhere. You going straight every time. I know who I am. I know I'm not going to do porn. I know I'm not going to do certain shit. So nobody opinion can ever affect me.
What are you showing your OnlyFans?
So like I call it like a topless titty bar type shit. That's what I call it. Like I'm like a big tease, just to be honest. Like I was already doing photo shoots with my nipples out and stuff like that. So I'm like, my nipples already on the internet. So then yeah, like that's like my max.
Yeah. But no JJ on camera.
No.
No for JJ.
No, like I put on the thumb. Wait till you see it in the thumb, but no. And I know my angles. I can get butt naked right now in my angles. You ain't gonna see no coochie.
Get butt naked.
You get butt naked first. You get butt naked first.
Man, baby, room gonna get dark.
Get dark. Yeah. Shit, you get naked first and then turn the lights on. See what's going on.
So what made you even go do back to that? Like what made you even go do the 20 versus 1? Like
the 20 versus 1 because I'm securing myself and not giving a fuck. You feel me? Not like when he said what he said, I didn't hear the aftermath of what he said. All I heard was when I was in front of him. You feel me? Then I walked off, went to the back because the girls was so cool. All the girls was a vibe. So I watched it just like everybody else watched it. You feel me?
Right.
With him saying kangaroo pouch and this and that, I watched it just like everybody else watched it. So I was like, oh, okay. But it went the right way for me because people like, what? She fine as fuck. Yeah. And she black and she's thick. And then he do another challenge and then it's a big ass white girl. Like she way bigger than me. Like they got their bodies done and shit and he was cool with it. You feel me?
You're
so
not
they
big,
like,
baby, you just thick.
So they like, yeah, it's really not about her being thick. It might just be because she black. But I don't even think because I'm black. I just feel like he was doing his entertainment job. Yeah. I honestly feel that way. Because if it was really like any type of smoke, why he following me?
So you say he went and followed you right afterwards?
Yeah.
That's live.
He cool. Like I don't
It's all networking. I get it.
It's all networking. That's why I don't take nothing personal. If I took anything personal, I wouldn't even have did this interview. Yeah. You feel me?
It's been a while since you've done one. Huh?
Yeah, I'm just starting back to get my feet wet with interviews.
And you would we can go back as far as I want to say 2008. You would went viral, I think it was with Soulja Boy. Hit up on his songs. What's that Dunk song?
Yeah, she got it done. That was our first. Yeah, our careers really took off at the same time. Mine's a Soulja Boy. And shout out to Soulja Boy. He's super cool. He always like keep me level headed. Cause you know, like I told you, this was a thing. I was not on that naked shit. I wasn't starting OnlyFans. And strippers used to be coming at us all the time, like, you little young asshole, take y'all clothes off, like, get naked. Or guys be saying that too, like, man, show that shit. You feel me? Or we'd do shows, they'll always try to bring a stripper out after us or something, like try to bamboozle us type shit. But that's where it came in, like just having to be secure with who I am as a person, like, and my boundaries, like. I know I could have been a stripper and a good stripper.
Oh, so you were never a stripper?
No, I never stripped.
Never?
I never went to the club. I just didn't understand it.
Why not?
I like to go pay the like bills and the shit at the club. But me as just say if I was a man, I'm trying to fuck. Like, I'm not, like, I'm just telling you, like, I want to fuck. Like, I want some pussy. So I'm not going to pay, like, throw money at you. Like, I would just be like, how much? You feel me? Because I feel like certain bitches, niggas know, like, you go to this strip club, this is cheap strip club, especially in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. But you go to certain strip clubs, you got to have that bag.
I used to go Pink Pony, nigga.
You know what I mean? Remember Follies?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's
Pink
like...
Pony used to go up, nigga. Them bitches is in there. Good.
I
don't even know if that shit around anymore.
Pink Pony's still open?
Still open?
I think it's still gone. That's one of them ones. That's what I'm saying. Like, but at certain strip clubs, you know you gotta have it. You gotta have that bag. So like the strip club, I just didn't understand like a guy throwing $1 and like it never added up to me.
Well, mama, it's levels to this shit. Like you said, you got the low end boom boom room, and then you know you got high upscale, you know what I'm saying, places. You know that there's some chicks up in there really charging, man, just for their time.
As soon as I go in the strip club, if it's $20 to get your top off, $20 to get your bottom off, then I'm just I go around that bitch, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40.
And I think like even for the viewer, they might not, like maybe not the South, because the South understand what I'm about to say, but like chicks go to the strip clubs too to kick it. You know what I'm saying? That's a big thing.
That's where
down there,
all the girls go. That's
where everybody go to kick it. Like you're gonna see chicks and niggas going to the strip club.
Strippers even kicking it. They got their section with their hookah. Like Atlanta is like a chill vibe. Like that's where I go to relax at and to go eat. Like our food good at the strip clubs. Like most of the strip clubs got the bomb ass food. So yeah, like I'm gonna play that light bill, but I just never wanted that dollar to determine like how far I'm gonna go as a person. Because once I make a certain amount of money, this is how I always looked at it. Then I want more. You feel me? Like so I'm gonna have to do more for the money, right? Yeah. Because after I show this my vagina and get naked, he gonna want more. And that's how I always looked at it. Like, damn. Then I'm gonna go to a different field.
Oh, you felt like it was a gateway.
I felt like it was a gateway. Yeah, I feel like it was just gonna have me going all the way left, like all the way left. Yeah.
Nah. It's all, listen, I told you back in the very beginning of our conversation, it's all about selling fantasy. You're in control. See, I don't know why chicks fail to realize that when they get with somebody like that and it might be in exchange for something, you have to remember that you're 100% in the driver's seat. You get what I'm saying?
I told you, I'm really a sucker. I told you, when it comes to that love stuff and like, that's why I told you I never had a sugar daddy or nothing, because I'm really not. Like, I'm just a lover.
How could you ever, let me tell you something.
I'm a lover.
I'm going to be real with you. How could you ever fall in love with some, look what he do.
No, not in the club.
If he do it with you, he going to do it again. And
but
again
that's why I'm telling you, that's why I never experienced
how you meet them. See, listen, you talk to some hoes, they going to tell you, once a man gives me some bread, I can never look at him any other way. I can never look at him any other way. He's already exchanged that. He's already put that energy. I've always been a firm believer myself. How you start is how you finish.
Yeah, but these, I ain't met nobody really have emotion like that then. To just leave with money. Like, talk money, but me to actually, I own my house. Like, I got real bills. Like, so let me see you pay this mortgage.
You got to start getting in different rooms.
That's what I'm telling you. That's why I had to switch myself up, though, because I had to understand I was attracting what I was. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. I can't trip off that.
And look, as beautiful as you are, right? You still attracting, like you said, low budget. Exactly. Niggas lying, niggas playing.
Because I never dated, like I told you, I didn't care about the financial situation. I might connect with somebody over a book. Or we might connect over trauma. It was just the wrong connections, though. But you got to figure that out over time, though.
Yeah, most definitely. Stop calling me.
Because people feel like in the industry people date industry people. I don't like dating people in the industry. You know I done dated people. Because it's just like, I know what I want.
Who you done dated in the industry? Let you tell it.
You got nothing on that list?
I want to
don't
hear
gotta
you
say
say
shit.
I want you to open that up though. You know what I'm saying? You talk about. I'm asking you like. Who you
Oh,
been dating?
publicly?
Yeah, publicly.
Like my public relationship, because we was together for a minute, was Rico.
Okay. How about in the dark in the closet? No. Come
Yeah.
on. It's okay. I ain't asking you. You know, it's too personal. I'm just saying somebody. He must have had somebody. That's what it is. You must have been fucking with him, and he still had somebody he was fucking with that was already out, and you don't want to ruin it. It's okay.
Nah, you want to know the situation that I can speak on that I don't really got to speak on too much.
Go
but
ahead.
Since you just want some tea.
I just want a little bit, baby.
Okay, you just want a little
Can we
razzle-dazzle.
take a spill? Can we spill a
Fuck
little
it,
bit?
let's do it.
Let's do it.
We gonna spill it 2 times. Okay, so I was dating. I was engaged, right? And then I just had got out of my engagement, and then I was dating Finesse2tymes.
Mr. 2 times himself.
So yeah, so that situation was short lived because I was with him for like, you know, when you with a person just all the time, so you never really know. I never knew he had any type of situation until the girls start like low-key like stalking me, harassing me type shit. Then I'm in a Sprinter van and she on live. She like, I'm like, she legally she good. Like if she was to do something to me, cause she like, I'm crazy on paper. Like you feel me? And I'm like,
See, I crack my neck. Like, what the fuck
I
that
gotta
mean?
take care of my family. Do she got this
Crazy on
location?
paper.
You feel me? Like, she like, yeah, I can do something to the bitch and I'm gonna get off on it. And I'm like,
because
oh, hell
she play
no.
crazy. See, nah.
Listen.
You can't do that. You can't tell somebody that.
But
like,
niggas can't play with bitches' hearts either. You feel me? Because you got a bitch put up. She actually put up in a crib. You feel me? They live together. This one just nothing light. You know what I'm saying? But how are you with me 2 weeks at a time and all this shit if you got something going on? And then I feel like BNP is when you can tell the truth and a bitch. You can have shit your way still. That situation was never like that. It was like me and you.
But see, I'm going to say this, right?
Me and you.
Some bitches can't handle the truth. But see, me, I feel like the ones that can't handle the truth, you get them the fuck gone.
You got to.
And secondly,
like you said, the nigga in the driver's seat.
But y'all all know what y'all signed up for.
Exactly. So you let me know why I don't date guys in the industry.
Yeah,
that's
like
why.
when niggas be in the limelight, like you gotta pick a fucking struggle here. Let's think about it.
You got to.
You want a nigga at home that ain't doing you. I'm saying he got all the time for you.
No money.
Church, but he ain't got no money. He ain't got no ambition. Nigga playing Xbox. He's waiting for the new Madden to come out a month early. He ain't doing shit. He just sitting back, just twiddling his fucking thumbs. How long is that gonna last? Or you want a nigga that's really got some motion, but you gonna have to put up with a couple things.
But if the honesty is there in the beginning, then I probably won't trip.
Hey, it's just like this, right? As much like every woman's crazy.
It's
just which one your picker can't be.
Hey,
broke.
I ain't trying to fuck with nobody, no bitch heart. You feel me? Like
your picker. Listen, your picker can't be broke. You got to make sure that you pick the ones with pick one with the least problems, with the least craziness.
But that's what
everybody
I'm saying.
got it.
I feel like if that was the case, I would have just stayed with my ex-fiance if it just came down to him having multiple females. You feel me?
Are you cool with that?
No.
Females?
No. Especially if that's not how we went into it.
I think y'all are. Y'all just don't want to know about it.
Oh.
You know about it, right? Let's say this.
Just old school it out. It's rules to it. Have respect.
About it. You know about it. You just don't. If it ever comes out, you gonna act like you didn't know.
Have respect. I just say just have respect. That's how I feel. Like, say if you know you're dealing with a guy who he's high profile, he's this, he's that. Okay, cool. If you're dealing with that, then you know what that come with. I want to drive different cars, even though I got my favorite car outside. I got my dream car. Like, you my bitch. I love you. I love this car. But I still want to test drive other cars too. I understand that, but it's rules. It's rules to that shit.
So you feel like, back to Finesse, you feel like 2 times wasn't playing by the rules?
He didn't let me know he had no situations going on.
Yeah, I'll let you know day one.
Yeah, let me know day one.
I don't want to hide that shit.
Yeah, because that shit get dangerous.
That shit. If I had that going on, me and you start man, you know that shit first day.
And we're out in public. We're out in public. I'm at dinners and shit with with other influencers and artists, and you know what? Don't do that. Because I got an image.
I mean, but he's came out, though, throughout his image to let it be known that that's how he been kind of rocking.
After me. He didn't come out like that till after me. Yeah. All that poly stuff didn't happen till after me. And him stopped talking.
Because he came out like real poly, like,
Yeah, he came Right after we got done talking.
One big old happy family.
Right after we was done talking, he started to poly shit. Because I wasn't going for that.
Yeah.
The bitch started saying she wanted a girlfriend while he was with me. Like, she was tweeting, like, I want a girlfriend. And then it was that hit a spot. It hit something of, because he didn't care no more, like, about, like, he clicked on her live, like, he was watching it, like, oh, hell nah. Like, it hit, like, oh, my bitch about to fuck. And I'm like, bro, if you know you really care about somebody, then fuck with them. Because she clearly didn't know either. You feel me? She found out about me. So it wasn't no poly shit till after a nigga get caught up in some shit.
I think we live in the world today to where it's, you know, I don't want you, but I don't want nobody else to have you neither.
And then I had to get out of that though.
And that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the world we kind of live in.
I had to get out of that. That shit's unhealthy and it's toxic. Because, well, I don't want nobody else to have a headache. I don't want nobody else to what? Because all the situations I was in like that, they wasn't healthy for me.
So you were in a lot of toxic relationships. Let's talk about that. A few. I don't want to say. Let's say
I'm
seven.
a relationship whore.
Let's say 7.
I'm always in a relationship.
Do you think? Oh my God. This is disgusting. This is nasty work. This is nasty work.
This is so disgusting.
She said, so she's like, I'm a relationship whore. Like, so pretty much.
I'm a homebody.
It's not even that. And you know what it is? You're afraid to be alone. Yeah, you are.
I love being alone.
You don't need a relationship. Sometimes that's what's happening, right, with you. That's why you keep having that problem. You're like, man, I keep drawing these.
That's why I've been single for. This is the longest I've been single.
You got to start working on you first.
That's why I've been
If you
doing.
want a better caliber of nigga, you might have to. And it's okay. It's not saying that you're not.
I got up the score.
But you got to up it on yourself too. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, really find out who you are. Come back, revamp that shit, you know what I'm saying, and shoot your shot again.
Yeah,
you know
and figure out what really matters to me. Like I told you, I feel like I've been living like as my true self. Yeah. Because my music, like, that's my true self. That's my passion.